Thanks, Mr. Phillipson, for your changes.
Yeah, make sure he's set and ready.
We good. We good.
He ain't what he used to be.
All right, Coach, go ahead.
Okay, all right. It was a good hot day out there. That was good. I guess 2 weeks from today, around this time, we'll be playing. It was good for our guys to be out there in full gear, run around, feel the heat and everything that went to it. A lot of special teams today. You know, really getting closer to identifying, and then we're starting to take the steps on making sure the execution's right and everything that goes with that. We did have some 2-minute situations that we definitely needed to, you know, with referees and everything that goes with that. We worked extremely hard on pace today since it was hot, and it was a good session with that. And then we still let you know, a lot of our other guys, the non-starter guys, put the ball down and play, just to see, give them, you know, one last chance before school starts to show what they can do, to see who got better, you know, who was ready to play. So we gathered some really good information as far as that goes. With that, I also want to give you guys an update on Robinson Therese. We're working through some eligibility issues right now with him. We should know more in the near future, and when we find out, I'll definitely let you know. But that's all I'm going to say about that.
Questions?
Can you get into the nature of what exactly those eligibility issues are?
That's all I'm going to say about it.
Is his status for the first game known?
Like I said, as soon as I find out something, I'll let y'all know.
How much of a loss is that?
You know, the fact, I mean, obviously, you know, he's a return starter. But the good thing is Justin Garrett, you know, was a starter before he got hurt, and he was MVP of our spring before.
Gus Ellis talked about trying to find some guys behind Justin. Who are some of those guys that are working back there behind?
Oh, you know, T.J. Davis is getting some reps there, using some traditional linebackers. I mean, we've got numerous guys that you know, is in the mix, some different packages and all that.
McEnroe Alexander still working?
McEnroe Alexander still working.
How were the quarterbacks today?
The quarterbacks, it was really good to see those guys in some different situations. 2-minute scenarios, I believe we had 2 separate ones with the first group. I believe we had two separate ones with the other group. We gave Sean White quite a bit of reps today. Thought he really is responding well. You know, he's going to go into the season as our 3rd quarterback, and so we really wanted to make sure that he had a good feel for everything, and you know, he was very impressive.
Is there any more clarity at punter? Yes, anybody still?
Yeah, Daniel Carlson is going to punt for us, and he's also going to place kick for us. So we do know that. Now, as far as the number 2 punter is concerned, we're still in a battle with that, and you know, we'll hopefully know something, you know, in the near future.
How much of can do kickoffs, Gus?
What's that?
You also do kickoffs?
Yeah, he'll also do kickoffs too.
How much of a concern is just keeping his leg?
Yeah, I think obviously, you know, he's very talented, first of all, and talented enough to win the job against some pretty good punters. But you know, we're going to have to do a good job of watching his leg, not just, you know, every game, but especially as the season wears on. You know, with trying to keep it fresh. But he is a very meticulous young man. He's a great competitor, and I'm sure there'll be some growing pains, but that's part of it. We know that anytime you go with a redshirt freshman, but he's very talented.
How much is that going to be a week-to-week evaluation, or is he just, that's it, he's the punter?
Yeah, he's going to start the first game. And obviously, like any other position, you know, you see how the season goes and all that. But right now, he won the job, and you know, he's been very impressive.
What led you to make Sean the 3rd quarterback?
He earned it. You know, he's very accurate. I mean, of course, we knew that when we recruited him, but you never know how they handle everything else that goes with the position. But you know, I believe a couple scrimmages he's been live. He runs better than everybody thinks, and you know, you can really evaluate a quarterback when they're live. And you know, I really feel like he's gotten better.
Gus, will he definitely play, or could he still be redshirt?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you know, obviously in a perfect world, you're redshirt a guy, but you never know. I mean, we run our quarterbacks, and so you never can have enough quarterbacks. And so I know Coach Lashley's working hard to get him ready.
Thoughts on Breeden? Do you think he'll find his way onto the field this year?
There's a good chance. I mean, he's ultra talented. he's everything that we thought when we recruited him. It's just a matter of learning the offense and the little details. But when you say block the guy in front of you, he's going to block the guy in front of him. But you know, he's still learning. But he's a very smart young man, and he really. I mean, I know comparisons now, but when Greg Robinson was a freshman, there's a lot of similarities.
When Greg, you know, y'all redshirted Greg his first year.
Yeah.
You could have, that'd been another year
Right.
with a really good player. Do you feel that pressure with Braid almost?
Well, I think anytime, you know, 3 years ago or 4 years ago, I thought I was doing the right thing for Greg. You know, you say, because he was talented enough to play, but hey, you know, you always want to do what's best for your player. And, you know, I felt like that was best. Now, looking back, obviously, we should have played him. But I think now, if you get a guy that is physically can play, and you feel like he can get better, you know, throughout the year and really be quality. And I think he can. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say right now for sure he's going to play, but we're leaning that way.
What does Sean White being the third quarterback mean for Jonathan Wallace?
Jonathan Wallace, we know what we have with him. Jonathan Wallace is doing a lot of special teams, and you know, he's valuable in a lot of areas, and you know, he's doing some holding. He's on special teams, and he's also a solid quarterback in his own right. So you know, we got 4 guys that you know we feel good about being able to step up and run our offense.
When you consider Sean's redshirt possibilities, if something is to happen to Jeremy in that first game before you want to bring Nick in, is Sean automatic?
I'm not ready to go there. You know, I think you know next week I'll have a little more clarity for you guys on exactly what our strategy will be. I will say this: Nick's had an outstanding fall camp with his attitudes, with his maturity, and everything that goes with it.
Gus is going to be the deep snapper for field goals.
What's that?
Deep snapper for field goals.
Yeah, it's going to be the same one. You know, he's a veteran guy, and we trust him. So I know last year we had a different guy, but same guy.
Any decisions made on the defensive line? You know, some of those young guys up there.
Not in stone. You know, we gave them a lot of reps today. Remember, they got a lot of reps throughout fall camp, and you know, we got one more day of fall camp. That's tomorrow, and then we have an off day, first day of school, and then that'll be the time that you know coaches are really okay. Here's what we're doing. Obviously, we'll turn the page, start thinking Arkansas, and everything that goes with it. That's why it was so good today, special teams wise. We got some great film. You know, we went live on some things, and that's how you really can evaluate guys. And then you got 2 weeks to start. Now that you got the guys figured out, then you got to start working together. And you know, there'll be room. You know, last year our goal was to improve each game, which was kind of common sense because we didn't know much about our team. This year we know quite a bit more about them, but we still think we have the ability to improve throughout the year.
Punts and kickoffs is going to be the returner. Punts and kickoff returners.
Still working through that. You know, we got, I think we're working 6 guys on the kickoff return. I think we're working 3 on the punt. And so hopefully, you know, we'll figure that out by Monday or Tuesday, put it that way.
Who are the ones left doing the punt return, guys?
What's that?
Who are the ones left doing the punt return?
We had Quan Brace, Stephen Roberts return the punts, Marcus Davis today, and Robinson Threezy.
This gentleman right here wants.
Yeah, he's been waiting. They've been interrupting him.
Yeah. But so, guys, how much separation is there between Sean and Jonathan at the 3 and 4? I mean, is it pretty clear separation, or is it?
No, I mean, Jonathan's a solid quarterback, but Sean is very accurate. I mean, he can really throw it, and he's been very impressive.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
That's right. Redshirt. Is he a redshirt freshman or is he sophomore?
He's a redshirt freshman because they ran him over.
Jackson.
Randy over.